Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with another episode to show you guys some cool movies, give you some recommendations, and just overall try to entertain you. Just joking guys, but anyways, I thought I would focus on an actor that we all know and love, Kurt Russell. That's right, Kurt Russell. The older I get, the more I'm appreciating some of those actors, because I don't know if we have those kind of appealing actors and actresses anymore. You know, the ones that we kind of grew up on. You know, the Kurt Russells and the Robert De Niro's and the actors you could always count on for a big blockbuster hit usually. And like Jeff Bridges, Kurt Russell, I kind of keep them kind of similar because they kind of have a similar trajectory where they've kind of they have done similar stuff. I guess they're kind of the same, but I think I love Jeff Bridges a little bit more. But anyways, guys, I thought I would focus on him today because I picked up a few movies that I've been wanting to get for a very long time, and one of these was picked it up because I think they were talking about it on the Talking Movies podcast live stream, which is really, really good, guys. Check that out. Dan's Movie Cave hosts it, and it comes on I guess once a month or so. But I think one day they were talking about this movie in particular because they were talking about John Carpenter, not Kurt Russell, but anyways, so I just had to check this out. I knew of the movie, but I had no idea that it was really pretty good. You know, really kind of a decent flick, and Kurt Russell does a good job on it. Plus, it was a John Carpenter movie that I haven't had before to add to my collection of John Carpenter. So the movie I'm talking about, this is from Shout Select. This is a movie called Elvis, and this is I guess this was 1979. This was originally made for, I think, ABC. It was like the ABC Movie of the Week or something like that. But pretty interesting. I don't know, did Carpenter do this first, or did he do Halloween? I guess he did Halloween, I think, and then he did this. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. But yeah, Kurt Russell plays Elvis Presley. And it's a really interesting movie. It's got a little bit of featurettes on here and stuff, but it's been restored, it says. But yeah, really interesting. It's got Shelley Winters in this, and Robert Cray. Executive producer Dick Clark. So you know it was ABC. So yeah, there you go, Elvis. I'm going to rewatch this because I only watched it once, and I did like it a lot and stuff. And famously, later on, Kurt Russell would do a movie called 3,000 Miles from Graceland, where he plays an Elvis impersonator and stuff, which is another movie I need to pick up and see because I haven't seen that in forever. But yeah, Elvis. So it's a real curio. You're probably right now thinking, should I get there? Next up, this is a movie that, gosh, man, how can you like the first one and the second one is just so, I don't want to say horrendous, but just so uninteresting, just so not what I want for some reason. And I've owned this different times. I've had it on Laserdisc at different times, and I always get rid of it. Because I just cannot enjoy this movie all the way. I don't know why. Again, this is another John Carpenter movie, 1981's Escape from New York. Oh my God, one of my favorite John Carpenter movies, with The Thing and Halloween and everything. So good. So in 1996, it was a lot of big news. Paramount Pictures is behind it. It's going to be a big summer blockbuster. So 1996, he comes out with Escape from L.A. Okay. But this time, everything is just too big, too glossy. I mean, we understand now that it's taking place in L.A. I guess everyone's supposed to look, glamorified, and everything's bright and sunny and everything, which is a complete contrast to the New York. Everything's dark and and everything. And it just seems like, I don't know. I am not going to give up on this, guys. I'm not a quitter, and I will. I will try to enjoy this movie one day. But yeah, this is just the basic DVD. It's come out on Blu-ray and a couple of, I think Select or Shout may have put it out. Yeah, Shout put it out or something. And I think there's a 4K now and stuff like that. But I just cannot get into Escape from LA for some reason. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. It's because how can New York be so massively great and this one just not. But anyways, I had to add it to my collection. Again, missing John Carpenter movie, I need it. And Kurt Russell makes things, he makes it better. So I mean, I can't totally crap on it. Kurt Russell is good. But this is a movie I remember watching this, renting the video VHS in 1997. I remember it well as it was just yesterday. But yeah, I've watched this movie, and man, this is just a great kind of, it's almost like a throwback to genre movies from the 70s, kind of a, couple drive into this, this town, and is mistaken identity, and it's a little bit of this, and anyways, Breakdown. This is the Paramount DVD release of it and stuff, and the story. Kurt Russell and his wife, they're traveling through I'm not sure what part of a desert area they're traveling through, but there's nothing around them. They're obviously having some marital issues. To me, I get the gist that maybe this is his last chance to prove something to his wife or something, to not be a failure or something. I'm not really sure, but anyways, they meet up with this. They run across these guys that have this little thing going where they rob the tourists. Basically, they take their cars, everything they got. They extort their money, and then I guess they either send them on their way or they kill them. One of the two. But it all starts unwinding about halfway through, and it's like, oh shit, and it's really good. And I didn't really expect how it was going to end and stuff. And but yeah, I mean, it has. I won't tell you any more about it in case you've never seen it. That is, but yeah, Breakdown. It's on Blu-ray, I believe. What's the Australian label? Why can I never remember? It's not Indicator. It's I can't think. I always forget that one. But anyways, they put out a pretty decent Blu-ray edition of it a couple years ago. And finally, guys, this is a double pack of Kurt Russell goodness. Now, the movie I wanted to see on here is Unlawful Entry, 1992's kind of a thriller suspense movie with Ray Liotta and Madeline, is it? Yeah, Madeline Stowe. Yeah. And it's directed by Jonathan Kaplan, who's done some pretty interesting things. But yeah, anyways, I got this dual pack, picked this up, found it. These are the little things that kind of got me started, like Kurt Russell. I'm going to get some Kurt Russell stuff because I think I ran across this real cheap. 2 discs. It's got Unlawful Entry, and it's got Executive Decision, which I already have that on Blu-ray, but it was still a deal. It was a great deal. I really wanted to see Unlawful Entry again and stuff, and it's just one of those movies that kind of like Breakdown, where Kurt Russell can get himself. Oh, it feels like he gets himself all like just crunched up, and he's got to spend the rest of the movie getting out of. That thing that Kurt Russell has, where he's like, when he's under stress, and he kind of plays that character. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But anyways, cool movie, Unlawful Entry. Around the early 90s, there was a few of those kind of like obsessive people movies. Like there was a Single White Female, Unlawful Entry. What was the other one? Was it Pacific Heights? That's another one I wouldn't mind checking out with Michael Keaton as the crazy guy. And there was something else. There was another one where it's like people's lives kind of come unwound because of an obsessive person. Ray Liotta plays I guess he's a cop, but he runs security stuff on the side. He becomes obsessed with Madeline Stowe, and it comes down to, you know, Kurt Russell trying to prove himself as a man again, kind of like in Breakdown. It's kind of a similar character type, I guess you could say, but Ray Liotta is just nuts, you know, anyways, in that movie. So yeah, pretty cool. So there you go, guys. So there you are. There's just a few little Kurt Russell odds and ends I grabbed up and everything, and I'm definitely going to rewatch Elvis here real soon. I'm going to watch that, you know, and stuff. I'm trying to think, how long is it? It is, I want to say that's 270 minutes. I believe maybe it was a mini series, I guess, when it came on ABC back in the day. But anyways, there you go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about Mr. Kurt Russell, what you think about Mr. Elvis Presley, and what do you think about John Carpenter. And God, for God's sakes, tell me something about Escape from L.A. Does anybody else feel the same way? So give me a thumbs up, guys. Check out my channel, and I will see you again next time with another box of movies to watch. So later, guys.